Some of the smartest people in the world stay broke. Not because they lack knowledge, not because they lack discipline, but because they think too much. Overthinking, in the world of money, is not a strength, it's a trap. And ironically, the more intelligent you are, the easier it is to fall into it. Because while others are taking action, you're still analyzing, researching, comparing, and waiting for the perfect decision. And in money, perfection is expensive, because the biggest cost isn't making the wrong move, it's making no move at all. Most people believe financial failure comes from bad decisions, poor investments, overspending, lack of discipline. But there's another, less obvious problem: inaction. There's a group of people who don't lose money because they never invest it in the first place. They stay in a constant cycle of preparation, reading books, watching videos, analyzing markets, waiting for the right time. But that right time never comes because markets are uncertain, opportunities are imperfect, and risk never disappears. So instead of moving forward, they stay stuck. And over time, this hesitation becomes incredibly costly, not because of what they did wrong, but because of what they never did at all. To understand this trap, we need to understand three key psychological forces. 1. Analysis paralysis. When faced with too many options or too much information, the brain struggles to make a decision. Instead of choosing, it delays. It keeps searching for more certainty, more data, more confirmation. But here's the problem: more information doesn't always lead to better decisions. It often leads to no decision at all. And in investing, time is one of the most valuable assets. Every year of delay reduces the power of compounding. 2. Fear of loss. Humans are wired to avoid loss more than they seek gain. This is called loss aversion. The pain of losing money feels stronger than the pleasure of gaining it. So even when an opportunity is strong upside, the possibility of loss keeps people frozen. They wait for guarantees. But in investing, guarantees don't exist. 3. The illusion of control. Smart people often believe that with enough research, they can eliminate risk. So they keep studying, waiting until they feel fully ready. But this creates an illusion, because no amount of analysis can remove uncertainty. Markets are unpredictable, and trying to control every variable often leads to delayed action. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. Example 1. The investor who waited too long. Imagine someone who started researching investing 5 years ago. They watched videos, read books, analyzed different strategies, but they kept waiting for the perfect entry point. Meanwhile, the market steadily grew. By the time they finally invested, they missed years of compounding, not because they were careless, but because they were too cautious. Example 2. The saver who never invests. Some people are excellent at saving money. They build large cash reserves, but they're afraid to invest. They're worrying about market crashes, economic uncertainty, making the wrong decision, so their money sits idle, losing value over time due to inflation. They feel safe, but they're slowly losing purchasing power. Example 3. The entrepreneur who never starts. This pattern isn't limited to investing. It appears in business too. Some people spend years planning a business idea, perfecting strategies, studying competitors, but they never launch because they're waiting for certainty, and certainty never comes. People who build wealth understand something most others don't. Action beats perfection. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They operate with incomplete information. They accept that mistakes are part of the process. Instead of trying to eliminate risk, they focus on managing it. They start small, they learn quickly, and they adjust along the way. Successful investors don't need to be right all the time. They just need to be consistently in the game. Because time in the market is more powerful than timing the market. And small, imperfect actions repeated over time outperform perfect plans that are never executed. So how do you escape this trap? 1. Use the start small principle. You don't need to go all in. Start with a small amount. This reduces fear and builds confidence. Action creates clarity. 2. Set decision deadlines. Give yourself a fixed amount of time to make a decision. Without a deadline, overthinking expands endlessly. Constraints force action. 3. Accept imperfection. No decision will ever be perfect. Waiting for perfection guarantees inaction. Progress comes from iteration, not certainty. 4. Focus on long-term systems. Instead of trying to time the market, focus on consistent investing, regular contributions, long-term thinking. This removes pressure from individual decisions. 5. Reframe risk. The biggest risk isn't losing money. It's missing opportunities over time. Not investing has a cost. It's just less visible. The greatest financial mistake isn't always making the wrong decision. It's avoiding decisions altogether, because while you're waiting, time is moving, opportunities are passing, and compounding is not working in your favor. Smart people often fall into this trap because they value accuracy. They want to be right, but in money and business, success doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being consistent, adaptable, and willing to act despite uncertainty. The question isn't whether you'll make mistakes. You will. The real question is, will you learn and move forward, or stay stuck, waiting for a perfect moment that never arrives? If you found this insight valuable, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment below for more powerful, life-changing lessons.